First, I want to get back to the nudity here. There was a streaker at Disney World, right? Small World ride. We had a streaker, and we saw this happening as it was live. The streaker looks a lot like that comedian we showed you with the mullet. What was his name?
Curtis Connor.
Curtis Connor. Now, you all know about the streaker, right? You've probably seen the videos. But have you zoomed in to his naked ass and dick with me? No, you haven't. And that's what we're doing. So just very quickly, I got to show you this guy's butt. So this is what happened. I'll start from the beginning. All these reports were coming in from Disney. Is it Disneyland or Disney World? Disneyland. He was on hallucinogens, they say, and it was this kid, streaker arrested after parading around Disneyland's It's a Small World ride naked. Okay, I love this public nudity stuff. I've been a big fan of this ever since Ketchup Girl. Remember that?
Of course.
When that black chick was at a diner, she got fully naked and she let black people throw straws and ketchup all over her.
Do you still have her number? You should check in on her.
I should check in on her. Okay, is this unmuted here? Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, look at this. So they're doing the Small World ride. Here he is, look. So yeah, it does look like that. Ooh, scary. Looks like that Curtis Connor guy that we watched doing stand-up last week. So what I'm hoping here, this is the kid who's going to get butt naked here. He's kind of like a Drew Michael Jewish guy. And it seems like it's a guy who would have some sort of an online thing going around. Like, he looks like a fan of Andrew's Channel 5 News or whatever. Right? So he's on acid. And this is what I hoped. I hoped he wasn't mentally ill. I hoped that he just took acid. And, you know, a lot of people go, let's take acid at Disneyland and go on the Small World ride. It'll be crazy. He takes the acid, things get a little out of hand, and he does this. Watch. Here he is walking. They got him. They got a lot of footage of him. You've seen this, though, but I've got something new. Now they've noticed he's taken off his clothes. So they're in the ride, and all the other passengers of the ride are noticing this guy, so they're all filming. He's taken off his clothes, and he's going to start climbing up into the ride, which we've all wanted to do. His shoes and his pants. He's still got his underwear on. Here he is. So yeah, he's looking like a young Weird Al. Look at this. Young Weird Al. He's walking through the ride. You're not supposed to go on this artwork, okay? This is all paper mache. You're not supposed to walk on the paper mache artwork. It could break. The Small World is made out of very light stuff. Okay? Very breakable. So he's walking through it. He's on acid. They're all yelling, hey, get back in the car. Get out of here. You can't be here. He doesn't listen. Look. Here he is. Look at that. So already this would be embarrassing enough, right? If you were caught doing this. And again, it did play out. Spoiler alert. We were going, is this a mentally ill guy? Because if he's mentally ill, it's not as fun. But what's really fun is if he took acid, went to Disneyland, just wanted to see some crazy sights, got overwhelmed on the acid, and started de-dressing, right? Because then there's a big chance today he's humiliated, okay? Now imagine how humiliating it would be to be caught fully naked on tape by thousands of people at Disneyland and then posted on Twitter. Imagine everyone seeing you naked and your body is like this. So watch this. We're going to look at him naked. We're going to examine his backside and his micro, to add to the humiliation of his bad trip. Watch this. Just sit down. They're yelling. They're screaming. Look what he's doing. He's going into the fake water. Look at this guy. So he's still dressed now, thank God. He's climbing everywhere. So this is very Jungle Book so far. You know, nothing wrong with this. Very Jungle Book. Look, he's climbing all over all the art.
He's gonna break all the stuff.
He's gonna break all the stuff, they're yelling. He's got a very small butt. So we were watching these tapes as they came out, and I go, what if he was fully naked? How crazy would that be? Well, he gets fully. Watch this. Is it going to be in this tape or the next one?
It's labeled.
We'll watch this. So look at him. He's stepping all over. Everybody's watching. Everybody's staring. That's Jungle Book. That's Jungle Book.
Whoa, look at his boner. Wait, hold on.
That's him
illusion?
Bending over.
I think that his stomach
a lot
is
of Disneyland is an illusion.
Oh, yeah, forced perspective.
Forced perspective. I'm looking at, because he doesn't have a wang. He's got a very small butt. He's got very. His thighs are smaller than mine.
You can kind of squint and make it look like he has huge double D's. See that?
Yeah, it looks like he's got big hanging double D's.
A giant boner and a huge snatched waist.
And this is an older Weird Al. This is like Weird Al from UHF. Okay, so let's see what happens to him. We're gonna do a zoom in.
Oh my God, he's gonna fall.
So you don't think this is the funniest thing you've ever seen? You're ticked? See, Mexicans do not get stuff like this. And they love Disney World, right? For the food. How are they affording it? Mexican women don't know what the fuck is funny. Trust me. The woman who cuts my hair, they're all like this woman. They don't know what the fuck is funny. They don't get any humor. So she's looking the other way.
What jokes have you tried?
With the barber? You're putting me on the spot here? What jokes did I try? There was definitely one. I was trying to tell her something funny. The grocery store, Safeway. Whole Foods.
Yes,
it's a joke. Well, it wasn't a joke. Okay, watch this. Where is he? It's over here. Oh,
okay. Pause. Now go to the one on the list that says the nudity.
Okay. So here he is. Now we're cutting to outside. A lot of people filming him. Let's see. The nudity. We're going to go to the nudity tape. And a lot of these were censored. They were floating around Twitter censored, but we go, there's got to be an uncensored one. And we did find it. And we love doing this when there's public nudity. We're zooming in. A lot of people are uncomfortable with this. They were uncomfortable with Robbie Hoffman topless there. That's an edgy segment, that Robbie Hoffman segment. People aren't doing that on these shows. Try seeing if Mark Norman would ever do something like that. See if Tony Hinchcliffe, the king of mean. They're not doing this stuff. You can't even do it on YouTube. Okay, here, we're outside the castle. And is this real water now? Is this... Oh my God, there he is. He's full. Look at this. Can you guys see him? Fully. He's fully. White as a ghost. I mean, and if you're talking about, wouldn't this be up there on the most embarrassing thing that could happen to you? I mean, this is what I'm hoping. This wasn't part of his plan. His plan was to get high on acid, which is kind of overwhelming sometimes at a theme park. And he just thought it would be fun, and he kind of freaked out, and he got naked. We've seen Psych Substance do this. You know who does this? Psych Substance. That bald little drug Rogan from YouTube, Psych Substance. He's got a fake YouTube show pretending to talk about the dangers of drugs. His friends told the story. You know, he brags about being the king of acid, the king of drugs. Well, it turns out every time Psych Substance does acid, he gets fully naked and tries to kill everyone, yeah? He admitted this himself. Let me tell you something. If you get fully naked while you're on drugs, you're not good at drugs. That's not a normal... Psych Substance is trying to pretend that's normal. So imagine you just do a little too much acid and you get fully. And you've got this body. Well, we're going to see what it looks like. Here it is. And I haven't done a zoom in on this. I've seen it on Twitter, and I noticed something brown. And that's what we're going to examine today. His tiny, tiny, tiny little ass. And that brown thing, and if you've seen the tapes, you go, oh, the brown thing. Thank God somebody's talking about that. No one talks about the brown thing or how little his ass is. No one. Watch this. Oh, wait. This is, so it's going to happen fast. And the camera's going to move. Oh, see these cameras. Oh, come on. I see half of his butt. Now, look at the size of that butt. Wait. Ah, this is bad. Okay, I got to do it. Because that's where we're really going to see it. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's very hard. Hold on. Oh!
Yes.
Oh, got it. Are you guys ready? Oh, I wanted to yell. Instead of trigger, I wanted to yell the N-word. N-word! Like that. Nigger warning. Nigger warning. I wouldn't yell it. That's too much. Trigger warning. I'm zooming in, okay? Put on some music there. Something good. Because we're about to zoom in. I'm going to show you the brown part. You guys ready?
So he tells us he had sex with Bill Maher in his dream. His favorite comedians are trans, and now he's zooming in on the brown part of this guy.
Yeah. It's not very... do we have some music here?
I couldn't decide what type
Well,
of
just, you got to
music is
make
the
a
best.
decision. There we go.
So you can
Look at that. I mean, talk about being caught with your pants down. Imagine you get caught naked and it's that brown. Now, that could be a bunch of hair, I hope. Whether it's hair, doo-doo, caca.
Pretty wide area.
Because his ass is so fucking small. Oh. Look at that.
But go slot tonight.
Wait, I got something else.
Tonight.
Introducing the Redbar. Wait, where did he go?
Zoom up.
Ah! Hold on, introducing the new Redbar pointer. This is the brown I'm talking about. Now, my glasses don't let me see the brown, so I ain't gay. But you're watching, that makes you gay, that makes you sick, that's not okay. Oh! I didn't look. I can't see shit. I'm blind. I've been blind for 4 years.
In the study.
But you guys, you're seeing it. Okay.
Oh, my top with it.
There's more. Let's explore. Keep that song on, though. Do you like my new pointer? $8.95. Hey, if somebody could find... You know, when I look for a product, I want to find the highest end version of it. Looking around these pointers, it seems like $5.95 to $7.95 is the highest amount you could get a pointer for. Do they make a nice wood pointer? You know, a wood-handled pointer that's real nice. Something I could spend, you know, a couple hundred. Do they make a couple $100 pointer that's nice?
Maybe if you are interested in custom making us a pointer.
Yeah, could you make me a pointer like this? It could be telescope. You could buy this one and then encase it in a nice wood. I don't like using stuff that's so cheap. I bought a bunch of these pointers here today. Woo! You guys smell that? I bought a bunch. What do you guys like better, the orange one for the show or the black?
The
can
orange
to
for
that.
sure.
Well, what do they like? I mean, what do you want me to use, the orange or the black?
Maybe orange if it's...
Do you know I did this for 2 hours? I did a whole practice show with the orange, whole practice show with the black, and I still can't decide which one I want to use. That's how much we care about the looks of the show. Okay, back to his butt. Let's see what happens here. Whoa, what's going on? Oh my God. That was so trippy. I'm like, something's moving. Now, how did that happen? Oh shit, somebody bought a remote for our TV and they're standing outside controlling the TV. Could that be it? Okay, here, let's see what happens now. Here he is. He jumped into the pool naked. I told you this would be worth it. Oh. Wait, we need music. Okay. Look at that ass, way too small. Wait. Okay. Imagine this is you. Imagine you accidentally do too much acid and then they get this shot of you on Redbar. Could you think of anything more mortifying? And look at this little guy's face. Is he going to take his own life over this? Is he ashamed? Can we get the first interview? You know, to me, you remember the lady on the plane? Yes. Everyone was obsessed with the plane lady. Not that she was plain, because they thought she was so hot. The woman who goes, this guy isn't real. I'm getting off the plane. He's not real. He's a Remember that? They all had to interview her 100 times. Are they going to interview this guy? I'd like to be the first person to talk to him. What is his name?
I don't actually know.
Oh God, what is his name? I could think of a name for him too. Look at his creepy little body. Okay, so this is the part we wanted to examine here. What the fuck? Do you see that butt? I'd be so ashamed if that was my butt on TV. Look at this. There's not a lot of meat right here. Robin! This looks like Robbie Hoffman's doctor came in and removed cheek meat to make him look more slender. Look at this. I can't believe when I saw this, and I saw it from a mile away. Jules was scrolling on the other side of the room like, what is that brown? What is the brown? Okay, let's see if there's any.
Does anybody know
more.
his name? They're only referring to him as 26-year-old man.
Wouldn't you love to go behind him, put your hands on his waist, and fuck him up the ass?
I blew up in this. I'm too up in this. Don't
Break him.
Fuck about my.
Break him in half, get blood all over that white back. Jizz blood all over his white back. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, look at, he's sitting down. Look at that. Do people like content like this? I spend extra time on my, look at this. Boof, boof, boof. That's so fucking, I can't see any of this, so. Okay, let's see what he does next here. Well, oh!
Oh my God, I forgot.
So, just like the end of Sleepaway Camp 1, we got an Angela. So all I'm seeing here is pubis mound. That ain't good. You know, so he's not using, and he's listening to podcasts, so you can't buy the Lawnmower 3 and trim that stuff down. By the way, the Manscaped lawnmower, it's like $3 now with all the offer codes. Pair that with Hello, it's almost free. Or not Hello, Honey. Use Honey. And you could get the Manscaped Lawnmower 3. This is the thing that makes me think he's insane, because he's got this wasp's nests here. You know, only a psycho would let that hair get that long, right? Unless this is balls. Is that balls? Let's find out. See what he does next. Sorry, I'm getting used to the new pointer here. Look at this body. Whoa. And look at this person. This is the security they have. You would think Disneyland would have better security than just, is this a woman? Hey, you can't be here. I've got advice for anybody working as security like this. You know, this is Disneyland security, Jules, just a regular, you know, person.
Like, you could take over that whole place in a second.
Here's my thing. If someone gets naked in public, run. Because to me, somebody gets naked in public, the next thing that's going to happen is a killing. That's what I feel. When people are naked in public, I've seen these videos here and there when there's a woman walking down the street. It's usually a black woman walking down the ghetto naked. You seen this? Get out of there. Don't try to reason with the naked person. They could at the very least jump on you and scratch you. Imagine this guy jumping on you and scratching with his long Jewish nails. You don't want that. Get away. Let the army handle this. If I was working at, everybody evacuate. Bring the army in, blow the place to smithereens like my Gaza. Which, no ceasefire for me. Kill them all with. There's liberty, hibbity, hibbity. You don't want to really get into a piss and mats with the brand. Gaza. Oh, I was listening to Tim Dillon had Abby Martin on. She says the opposite now. So now I'm on Hamas's side again. She said Hamas isn't bad. It's all Israel. It's the root, they say. Well, you know, Israel did all this stuff, so they got to pay the piper now. So that's the side I'm on now. I'm on Hamas. And hopefully Hamas takes over Israel, kills everybody there, and then we eradicate most Jews from this country too. Because I'm
Unless, of course,
sick of them.
you listen to another podcast before then.
Exactly. This is my thing on the Gaza and Israel. I will take your word on who's right. So until I hear someone else's word, I give everyone the benefit of the doubt, which is the right thing to do. So I've got some Tel Aviv rat telling me that Gaza's bad. I go, oh, Gaza's bad. The next day I got Abby Martin on Thanksgiving's Tim Dillon.
I forgot about that.
We'll tell you about that after this. I got so much to tell you about.
Oh my God, I just was scrolling up in the chat and they said that they were banning people for saying Redbar's watching and Nick Mullen. No.
Can somebody with a head on their shoulders message this Nick on his big day? I mean, he's really been worried about this special and you guys ruined it. You ruined the chat. You know, because I want these people to understand that I'm fair. You know, that's a big thing. I see a lot of people, they're going out and they're doing this Redbar's watching thing the wrong way sometimes. You know, Nick Mullen didn't deserve that.
Well, maybe he did. We haven't watched it yet. We don't know.
He was very nervous for his special to come out. He thought, you know, a lot of people, they go, am I going to get made fun of all day because of this? And then you made his chat shit. And now he's going to hate me forever. I'm trying to get in with Red Scare. Get it? Look, cut to this. How could, look, show Nick Mullen this. Mike is so sorry and say, look at his lighter. Look at Mike's lighter. He knows about New York. Tell him Mike understands New York and he's with you. And he is not your enemy. Back to this guy. I just want to see his penis. Because we do have what's called a micro!
Oh, really, dude?
Let's see what happens. Oh, wait. We're about to see a micro. You guys are into that. And then they're going to, look what they did. The police carried him out of the park naked.
They said the chat is open at his gas digital party. I bet Lewis is banning everybody.
Well, and hey, let me tell you something. Wait. Because I got a big Louis J. Gomez segment coming up. Hold on, because no, this is getting all messed up. You're messing up my agenda here today. And you'll see it's all going to make sense. I got an agenda for Louis J. Gomez coming up later today. I don't want him to think, oh, now Mike's turning on me like he did all my friends. Wow. So Mike can't be trusted. I've got a speech about Louis J. Gomez coming up today when we get to Redbar in the Wild. So this is what I want you to do. Go, Louis. No. Just wait till Mike's speech about you, which could scare him. Say, Mike, you got it all wrong. Mike didn't tell anyone to invade Nick's chat. And in fact, he's got a speech about you coming up today that is going to get you back on top. This is Louis J. Guys, I trust me, I got a whole agenda here that I worked out in my head. For 3 stinking minutes, I worked it out. Let's see this guy's micro peen. I got a lot to do here today.
Please.
Okay. Oh. So he turns around to show all of Disneyland his mound. Let's see if we could catch that. Oh, there it is, folks.
Whoa.
I found it. So this proves... Cue the music up.
The tiniest, littlest, cutest little thing. I wanna put it in my mouth and spit it out this spring. I wanna lick until my tongue's covered up with cuts from his pubes. There it is, folks. Everything's case closed.
The San Diego Streaker, only on Redbar. Nobody covered it that way, did they? Ethan? There he is. Check that out. Lots more tapes of him nude coming up. No, not coming up, but out there. If you could find me a better angle of that dude's dick, please let me know. I'm obsessed with the micro. You know who's got a dick just like that? Rusty Brand. Yeah. Your hero, the cancel culturist, Russell Brand. I want to take this time to tell you, please join Scars Club. I know most of you watching live right now are Scars Club because you joined. A lot of you people think you should steal it from me because I'm such a Jew. Please don't do that. You know, we just did all this. No other show is giving you that. We're asking for $11 a month. That's cheap. That's 35 cents a day. We've never raised the price. Do you know how many times McDonald's has raised the price in the last 15 years? Every year, everyone else just raises prices. This is how they think it should go. I mean, there are black women right now who just went to Five Guys. They don't know what they're going to do with the rest of their life. You know how much it is for a black woman to go to Five Guys? They're hit with a $42 bill for 2 hamburgers. We're really sick of that here. We've never raised the prices. I would love to raise the prices. You can't because you have integrity. I would love to sell something every 2 minutes like Tom Segura, and I could. I could pack that store with cheap crap like they do. But you got to have some respect for people out there. So if you're out there and you're going, oh, I'm not paying for this. Well, that's just, it's too far. This is what you should be paying for. Everybody else is taken. And the people who can't pay for this, you're going, I mean, really, you go to McDonald's, it's $21 to eat disgusting, shrunken down, dry McDonald's. We tried the McRib. I've been waiting for the McRib for 2 years. I thought, anybody else out there like this, you think you love the McRib. You know what it is? You just are so sick of regular McDonald's. And you reimagine every year. Before the McRib comes out, you reimagine it tasting to how you wished it tasted. And then every year you get the McRib. It's too much sauce. That bun is so dry and stale. The McRib is shrunken. It's dry. It's gray. The onions don't feel right. The pickles are off. It's a mess. You're making the car a mess. We eat in our car. Every meal. So, yes, the Scars Club is very cheap. We're not raising the prices. You got to join this year. We're trying to get it up to so that we can make $2 million a year is what our goal is. Okay, help us get there. I promise I'll use the money to harass people. I promise, okay? All of the money goes back into the show. I don't spend a dime on myself. Please. I'm begging here for the holidays. And I'm going to give back a lot of money this year. So if you see someone stealing, you go, that is sick. This guy has been in the hospital.
I don't think anyone steals, do they?
Oh, they're stealing. They're stealing and laughing in my face.